Hello friends. I hope you all are doing well. Today we will talk about construction safety. Let's start. Construction safety refers to the measures and procedures taken to ensure the well-being and safety of workers, contractors, and other personnel involved in a construction project. The goal of construction safety is to prevent accidents, injuries, and fatalities by implementing safe work practices, providing proper training and equipment, and adhering to local and national safety regulations. Here are some examples of construction safety measures. Personal protective equipment, PPE, hard hats, safety glasses, steel-toed boots, and high-visibility clothing are examples of PPE that workers must wear to protect themselves from hazards. Hazard communication: contractors must have a clear understanding of all hazardous materials and substances that are present on the job site and the dangers they pose. They must also be informed about the correct procedures for handling these substances. Fall protection: falls are a common cause of injury and death in construction. To prevent falls, workers must be provided with fall protection equipment such as harnesses, safety nets, and guardrails. Scaffolding safety: scaffolding must be properly erected, maintained, and inspected to ensure its stability. Workers must also be trained in the proper use of scaffolding and how to avoid falling from it. Excavation safety: excavations must be properly shored and supported to prevent cave-ins. Workers must also be trained in the proper procedures for working in and around excavations. Equipment safety: all equipment must be properly maintained, inspected, and operated by trained personnel. Workers must also be trained in the proper procedures for working with and around heavy equipment. These are just a few examples of construction safety measures. It is important for contractors to follow all applicable safety regulations and best practices to ensure the well-being of their workers and the successful completion of their projects. The elements of construction safety include: 1. Planning: identifying hazards and developing a plan to mitigate them before work begins. 2. Training: ensuring workers are trained on how to perform their tasks safely and are familiar with emergency procedures. 3. Supervision: providing on-site supervision to enforce safety procedures and correct unsafe practices. For personal protective equipment, PPE: providing workers with the appropriate PPE for the task and ensuring it is being used correctly. 5. Hazard communication: providing information to workers about hazardous materials and how to protect themselves. 6. Fall protection: implementing measures to prevent workers from falling from elevated surfaces. 7. Scaffolding safety: ensuring scaffolds are properly constructed, maintained, and used. 8. Excavation safety: implementing measures to prevent cave-ins and other hazards during excavation. 9. Electrical safety: protecting workers from electrical hazards, including shock, electrocution, and arc flash/arc blast. 10. Equipment and tool safety: ensuring that equipment and tools are properly maintained and used in accordance with the manufacturer's recommendations. 11. Emergency preparedness: having an emergency response plan in place and regularly practicing it to ensure everyone knows what to do in an emergency. 12. Continuous improvement: continuously evaluating safety performance and making improvements to prevent incidents from occurring in the future. Thank you for watching.